Hi there, welcome to Life with Andy, where we discuss life and the lessons learned along the way. It's been a couple of weeks since I've released my last video, and the reason for this is I've been in the middle of my exams. They're all done, thankfully, and now I can focus a bit more on my Korean study as well as my YouTube channel, which is great. So, in relation to the Korean study, obviously in these last 2 weeks I haven't been able to put much time into it, so I'm finding funny enough, as you put less time into something, the returns do start to diminish. But I've recently ordered a few books to help me practice my reading. I have ordered this easy Korean reading for beginners. I haven't taken a look at it yet, but I think it's going to be a great way for me just to practice reading my Hangul and also picking up some information about whether it's some additional vocabulary I don't know, and understanding some of the sentence structures in a bit more detail, as I'm just starting to touch on what the different particles mean, and it can be a bit confusing if you don't see it in context, so I'm hoping this will help give me some clarity. The cool thing about this book is that it has sections where it not only goes over some of the vocabulary in the story, but it also has some translation exercises at the end. So it's not just reading something, but something designed for beginner and intermediate readers. So as I learn, I hope that will help. Also, I've got these two books here. So one is this Talk to Me in Korean Level 1 book. So what this is, I guess it's a paper summary of all the lessons they have on the website. So they have free lessons for you to access, so don't feel like you need to buy this. For me, I find I work better with paper. I'll still do the online ones as well, but these are good. I'm starting again from the beginning just to make sure I'm just reinforcing that beginning knowledge, but it's just a good way just to emphasize that what I'm learning is sticking in. So there's some exercises at the end, but great way to learn language. There's also this workbook that I ordered, and this one goes into a bit more detail. I'd say I need to work through it a bit more, but if you could only buy one book, I'd say this book would work quite well with the online lessons because one, at the start, it gives a great overview of Hangul. So if you want to learn how to read and write, it's a really good introduction, and just explains the structure of that. And also it has exercises that you can do. I'm not sure if you can see that, but just to practice your writing, and it's just to cement the knowledge that you've learned in the online exercises. So I'm really excited to be able to work on those. They'll be fun. But something else I am working on in my uni break is I'm doing a teaching English as a second language course. So I'm doing it with Premier TEFL, I think that's what it's called. I'll include a link. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm hoping to next year, I guess COVID dependent, to teach in South Korea. And that's a big motivation for me for actually learning the language, because I don't want to just go over there and only speak English, but I want to be able to engage and really get to know the people and students I'm working with. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm finding even already, it's amazing how in me studying how to teach English, I'm actually getting some really good ideas for how I should be learning Korean, because I guess a lot of the different language teaching methods and techniques, there's a lot of, I guess, different schools of thought, and I'm able to think about them in relation to my own language learning and see what I can apply. So that's what I've been up to there. Yeah, so that's just a short update. There may be some delay in videos in this time as well, as I unfortunately have to get my tonsils out next week. So that may impair how much I can talk. I don't know how painful that will be. Usually it's young children that get it, so that should be fun. But yeah, in all, I hope you're all doing well with your language study. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or any tips for how I approach language learning, or any tips for me, I should say, please, I'm all ears. You know, I don't want this to be a place where I'm, you know, coming off that I know everything, because I don't, and I know that I guess what I want this community to be is a place where we really build each other up, and it's something we can all learn together. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time.
Yeah. Boo.